Okay, this is the piano intro to Bridge Over Troubled Water, arranged for guitar. The original is in E flat. I did it in the key of D. I used a drop D tuning, so you lower your E down to D. It makes it sound a little fatter. So anyway, so here it is. And that's it. So basically it's a chord melody, and it starts with D, way up here. So you know, the D you play down here, only it's here up at the 14th fret. So I guess we'll take this measure by measure. I think that's the easiest way. So so it starts with this D, with A in the bass, low D, back to that A, and strike that chord again. A6, which is this, you're going to play your third finger, bar your third finger over the 14th fret, first finger at the 11th fret on the 4th string. So again, bar the top 3 strings, that finger there at the 11th fret, that makes, and with the open A, it makes an A6, and then it goes to this chord. This is an A major, even though it's an odd looking shape. So. And then, okay, next measure begins with a G. Looks like a C, sort of. So I either strum it, sometimes I pluck out the strings, and what's important is you get that top note, that D on the top, because that's the melody. And then with your hand still in this position, you arpeggiate the 5th, 4th, and 2nd strings. Now, with your hand there, leave your 3rd finger right in the same spot, and then the remaining fingers make this D shape here at the 9th fret, which makes an A over G, A7 over G, A7 with A7th in the bass. And then it goes down to, you're going to make this D7 looking thing at the 6th fret. And I use my thumb to play the 6th fret on the 6th string. That makes a G sharp diminished chord. So that measure is A over G, G sharp diminished. And then that's the 3rd measure. So it starts with this D6 over A. So you're just gonna bar your first finger over the 7th fret, top 4 strings, along with this bottom A string, D6 over A. Then I pluck that the 7th fret on the 4th string, that A just sort of fills the, like a little 8th note in between, fill the rhythm in. And then with my bar still there, I use my pinky at the 10th fret. I strike those 3 strings. You can call that a D5. And then with your finger still there, bar is still there, you're going to reach your 2nd finger over to the 9th fret of the 6th string, and your 3rd finger is going to play the 9th fret of the 3rd string, and that's going to make a B7 sus. And then with your pinky, you're going to play the 10th fret on the 2nd string. Makes that melody. So that measure is. Strike that 9th fret again. It's a B. Remember, it's drop D, so it should be a C sharp, but now it's a B, right? Again, that measure. Strike that again, and now we're going down to, we're going to play the G note at the 5th fret. And that is, you're going to strike that G note, and then you're going to play the open D string. So that implies now we're playing in G chords. Not the full chord, but just those 2 bass notes imply we're playing a G major chord. And that's going to be followed by that. That's part of the melody now. We're going to play the B and G strings. And then your first finger is going to play the D note on the 2nd string. So when you look at the notation, all the down stem notes are like the accompaniment, the up stem notes are the melody. And then, so that's G major. Now it's going to switch to a minor sound. So our first finger is going to play the B flat on the 3rd string, and our pinky is going to play the E on the 2nd string. And then in between there, play the D open D string. That's just, again, that's just sort of like a rhythm fill. And then you're going to slide your pinky up to the F sharp. That's part of the melody. So that measure and then it's going to land on this D chord. And hit that twice like that. So it's sort of this D chord, only this F sharp is now moved it down an octave. It's on the 4th string. So you hit that twice, along with the bottom, the open D here. And then we're going to do these double stops. This is a D and F sharp on the 5th and 4th string, 5th and 4th fret. And you're going to slide down. And then pull off my first finger to the open D. So that's the measure. And when I slide down, if you angle your fingers a little bit, you get less squeak. Get a little squeakier that way. So yeah, just angle them to the side, just if you see what I'm doing there. So again, that measure is. And then the next measure. So again, we're back to a G. So just playing these bass notes implies we're playing a G chord. And then we are going to play a G chord, only this is a little unconventional. It's a there's a major shape up here at the 10th position. So we're going to play those notes, but 3 of those notes are going to be harmonics. So I fret the 10th, the 10th fret on the 1st string. I make that D, and then I just play the B, G, and D at the 12th fret, and I use harmonics. And then play the open G string. And if you've never done harmonics before, you just, like in this case, I'm playing the harmonics again at the 12th fret on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. So just touch your pinky, to the string directly over the fret. Don't depress the string all the way. And directly over the fret, not behind it, like when you fret a note. And you can even just lift away a little bit. And I just run my pinky across those 3 strings. Just like that. So that measure again is. And then back to what we just did before. And then this time, instead of playing the harmonics, just play the chord outright like that. So that's it. So the whole thing beginning to end. I'll do it nice and slow. And that's it. So maybe we can use this just to maybe you play guitar and sing, and you want to do this song, and you need an introduction. This could work for you. So just have fun with it, and hope you can use that. All right, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Until next time. Bye.